guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster, Kajin Cosplay, and today we're
back again with you guys
with Fleabag.
Episode 4.
Season 2.
Exactly. Last episode there was an award ceremony that Claire had to oversee and she was stressed as fuck. At the end of it all, Fleabag, she kind of avoided a disaster in her own way. Like she cracked one joke. She did everything Claire wanted her to do, and when she broke the award, she found something else. She even talked to the woman who won the award, and they really had a great conversation. They even kissed and everything.
Yeah.
And that woman convinced her to, find friends, get out of there, Claire also helped when she said that basically they were sisters, not friends, so she had to find her own group of people. She was mad at Fleabag. But anyway, yeah. So Fleabag went to talk to the priest. They had a nice conversation. He noticed when she went into fourth wall mode.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was different. So Fleabag, we'll see where she's going. Like she might have found a friend. He wants to be friends with her, so that's
can be nothing more. So yeah.
Yeah. But Claire, like I said, she was stressing out and she blew a fuse at the end of the episode where she basically admitted that Fleabag is perfect. Fleabag is successful. And compared to her, Claire feels like a failure. Which is stupid when you see what she has. But then does she have everything? No, not really.
No.
So yeah, let's jump in this episode and see how they handle this fight. And how they end all their lives and what they do next with the priest.
They don't end all their fight.
I know.
That's what the mess is about.
I know. Let's go.
Alright.
Just come out.
Beautiful.
I prefer the last one.
Me too. It's a bit more subtle.
Elegant, yeah.
It's these bits,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, last one, definitely.
Yeah, great.
Friends with the priest.
Really pleased with that.
Once it's nipped
in.
it'll be
There.
perfect. His arms.
Do you prefer weddings or funerals?
Weddings. His
I
arms.
think there's something homely about funerals.
Really?
Yeah, it's good to
His
dwell on
arms.
this vibe. Have you been to many funerals?
A couple. His neck.
And you never felt them go somewhere?
No, they were already gone. His beautiful neck.
What?
What?
You just said his beautiful neck.
No, No.
She's mixing the two.
They were already gone.
Oh my gosh.
Right,
Weird.
So, this.
I should probably
I've
open
got
the
a
cafe
confession
actually.
actually. Oh, can I see it?
Yeah, it's a bit.
What the fuck? Oh, you gorgeous little.
He's perfect for her. That's the thing.
So you run? No. Do you run this place on your own?
No, I opened it with a friend.
Oh, cool. Right. So you run it together?
No, she.
Sure.
He's a bit annoying, actually.
What is that?
Again.
That
Sorry,
thing
guys.
that you're doing. It's like you disappear.
What?
What are you not telling me?
Nothing.
Tell me what's going on underneath
Nothing.
there. Tell me. Come on.
No.
Tell me.
Nothing. Nothing.
You look
Churchy.
I'm not being churchy. I'm just trying to get to know you.
I don't want that.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
It's fourth wall breaking done right,
Listen, I'm just trying to help you.
What?
No, I didn't mean.
I know what you mean, Father. Thank you so much for your guidance.
Come on, I didn't
No,
mean.
look, I really should get back to work. A customer's bound to turn up any minute. You should probably be getting back to God, don't you think? I think
Ow.
you played with my guinea pig long enough.
When someone says something in the lines of, I want to fix you, she hates that.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's like she's a pity project,
Yeah.
But you have issues.
Sorry, girls. People are starting to arrive.
It's like she's being chased by our memories.
Spectacular. Stop doing that to your face.
No, I have to. I don't know what's wrong. I look so good.
It's okay. We can sort it out. Just take some of your makeup off.
I'm not wearing any makeup.
What? What has happened? I have never seen you
I just
look
woke up
so
looking
good.
amazing, and then everyone's going to think I got a fucking facial for my mother's funeral.
Oh, what the hell? You look incredible.
You were trying to mess her up.
No matter what I do with my hair, it just keeps falling in this really chic way.
God, you look perfect. Deepest condolences, girls. She was magnificent.
Thanks so much.
My God, you look well.
Thank you. Have you?
No, he's not really engaging.
She was a spectacular woman.
Thank you.
Darling, you look wonderful.
Oh, Jesus. My God.
Hi, Claire.
Hi.
Gosh, Grief clearly agrees with you.
Thank you, Jeremy. My God, she's shameless.
Can you not think the fucking worst of someone for just a split fucking second?
Well, no, she's allowed with her.
She's definitely trying to fuck my dad.
Oh, she ain't made of wood.
Really toxic that she preyed on their father's grieving to come in.
Hi.
Hello, darling. Bit tight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, tell me about it.
I found it very difficult, you know.
I know.
I loved her, but she just knew her to be fun, her to be kind. She just knew. I'm just guessing. I loved her, but I didn't like that she was. And today, I was jealous of her.
That was a lovely thing to say, really.
Oh, sorry. I'll leave you two.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
She's a bit annoying, isn't she?
Thank you!
Hey, you could have married her.
Find your sister.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to see me.
She loves you. She just didn't get the fun gene.
I don't know what to do.
I know. Buck up. Smile. Charm. Off we go. We'll be okay.
Gosh, he changed so much after that.
Fully.
He wasn't perfect at saying what he thought.
By the way.
Thank you.
He wasn't perfect, but at least he said some things, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think that they technically allowed themselves to
I don't know what to
grieve.
do with it.
With what?
All the love I have for her.
I'll take it. No, I'm serious. It sounds lovely. You have to give it to me.
And then she lost her.
It's got to go somewhere.
We're not used to modern priests.
I'm still Jenny from the block.
Oh, fuck! Jesus!
Why are you awake? It's 9:45.
Oh my God, I thought you were just in my head then. I mean,
You okay, Father?
oh, fuck you calling me father like it doesn't turn you on just to say it.
What's wrong?
He's drunk, I guess.
Why are you here? Sorry, but I mean, why are you looking for me?
I was on the verge of having a little prayer, actually.
Please say you were praying for me. I could do with the extra pair of hands. Mine don't seem to have the fucking reach anymore. God help me. Whoa. Thank you.
I think you had a few too many already.
Please. Look at this. Look at it. That's the first one I ever got. Went all the way to Rome for that. So beautiful, isn't it? I mean, your stuff is lovely too.
I
What were
kinda,
you praying about? You don't like answering questions, do you?
I'm afraid he's gonna do something he's gonna regret later.
Come on then. You go in there. I go in there.
And you make me tell you all my secrets so you can ultimately trap and control me.
Yeah. No, you tell me what's weighing on your heart, and I listen without judgment and in complete confidence.
Sounds dodgy.
I just listen. At the very least, it'll shut me up for a minute.
Open up.
Come on.
She kind of needs it. Might be easier too. She's not facing anyone.
Tell me your sins, if you want.
Why would I tell
Because
you
it'll make you
my
feel
sins?
better, and because I want to know
I lied
about.
about the miscarriage. I was just covering for my sister who actually had the miscarriage because her husband didn't know she was pregnant, and it just...
Okay. Keep going.
Well, I've stolen things. I've had a lot of sex outside of marriage. And I... frightened.
What?
Forgetting things. People. And I'm ashamed of not knowing what I'm...
What you want? It's okay not to know what you want.
No, I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. Right now.
What's that?
I want someone to tell me what to wear in the morning.
Okay, well, I think there are people who can...
No, I want someone to tell me what to wear every morning. I just think I want someone to tell me how to live my life, Father, because so far I think I've been getting it wrong. But I know that's why people want people like you in their lives. Because you just tell them how to do it. Just fucking tell me what to do, Father.
Neil.
What?
Neil.
I don't know how to feel about this. Oh
Oh
god.
my goodness.
I mean, in the church.
Oh my god. I feel so conflict right now.
Conflicted.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoa.
Jeez.
Not in the house.
They whoa. Back to reality.
Oh my goodness.
God, cock black.
Oh my goodness.
But
Okay.
actually,
For a second, I thought that maybe he asked you to kneel.
did your mind go places? Because my mind sure went places. But
Yeah. For my first thought was when he asked you to kneel, it's like maybe okay. We're gonna pray. We're gonna have some thoughts.
then it got
to be-
dramatic, fast.
Yeah, it got dramatic. I was like, okay, this is so deep, controlled shit. Man, it's like it got turned on by the fact that she was
But
so helpless.
Maybe because he relates.
You think?
Well, he's obviously not fine.
Yeah.
You caught it at the carnival, but in this episode, like, there's no place for misunderstanding. Like, he's obviously not fine. He said at his parents, you know, when we talked last episode about, you know, the neighbor's grass being greener and everything,
Yeah.
he might seem to be in control of his life, but if you take the moment, like, she's obsessed with wanting him in her life, and I think in this episode she noticed that something was wrong, but she was still too focused on her own problems to say something about what was going on. But all the clues are there. You know, he mentioned his parents being alcoholics. He doesn't have a good relationship with his family. He's
Well, I can understand why.
he said he's been
Both
going.
of his parents are alcoholics and his brother is a pedophile.
Yeah, he's going, you know, he said he had many relationships, and then when you ask him about celibacy and what's the deal, you know, with celibacy as a priest, he's like, well, celibacy is a lot less complicated than relationships, which is a huge flag for someone, a red flag for someone who's probably not good at relationships, or someone who had many bad relationships, and he can't deal, so he chose to just cut himself off. And then he meets this girl who he likes, and she's not going away, and he doesn't want to give her what she wants because it leads to complications, and that's exactly why he went into religion and everything.
Yeah.
But then she opens up to him, and I think even when, you know, it's not hard to notice that when she pushed him away, that's when he went back to his place and started drinking again. And he probably has a problem with alcohol too, because why else would he put this on the highest shelf, you know? So maybe he felt, you know, he feels bad about being rejected by her, so he goes back and he starts drinking, and then she shows up, and he's already not all there, you know, he looked already a bit drunk.
Yeah.
So, and she opens up to him, and she tells him everything that maybe he relates to everything she's feeling, you know? So they're like, we're the same fucked up people. What do we need? Maybe we need each other. Good thing that I'm actually happy that the picture fell. Reminded them that, like, in their funny little way, like funny little discussion, it's God
is
saying
always
stop.
watching.
But it brought him back to reality, because I think he would have felt really bad about this the next morning. She
for
feels
sure.
frustrated because she got a taste of what she wants, but they have to deal with their issues before they can even begin some sort of relationship. And I even then, because of his decision to be a priest, it can only be a friendship, you know? It's interesting what she said about her being afraid of forgetting the people she loves, because their memory is what she keeps trying to push away, you know? She's trying not to think about them, but then she says that she's afraid of forgetting them, so she's probably in a constant vicious circle of, I don't want to feel these emotions, but at the same time I don't want to lose them. I want to stay in this permanent you know, circle of pain and emotions that she doesn't enjoy, but it's like she's stopping herself from grieving and moving on because she doesn't want to forget them.
But I mean, when you're moving on, you're not forgetting the people that you love.
I agree.
It's just that she's not ready and she's not able by herself to just deal with those emotions.
Well, maybe she fears that if she grieves,
by trying to protecting herself by pushing those emotions away, it's like she's pushing our mother's memory and our friends' memories away, and she's so dead set on just trying to build a wall to protect our heart, that everything that she used to remember is just on the other side, and she's
forgetting, not reminding yourself of the people you lost every second of every day doesn't mean that it's grieving. It's part of life. It's moving on after someone is dead. But you never forget the people you love. You never forget the love you had for them. And she was saying to Boo basically that she didn't know where to send that love that she had for her mom. And I'm like, you don't have to send it anywhere. You keep it inside, you know, you remember her this way. But then she tried to get rid of it. And maybe that's what led her to, you know, she was saying that she wanted to have sex with a lot of people because she wanted to feel, that's the only thing she had, you know, that was her only way of making connections. But maybe part of that was, you know, just forcing connections with people, with a lot of people, because she's got all this hurt, all this pain, and all this love that's hurting her, you know, inside, and she wants to push it away. But then it's not working because she's not doing it the right way. You know, she's not really opening herself up to these people. She didn't want to make actual connections with them. So she's still stuck with that wheel. And she pushed all the love she had for her mom onto Boo, and then Boo died. So whoop, all over again, she's trying to push that love away. she doesn't want to deal with the emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, she doesn't want to get rid of them. I think some people do think that grieving means forgetting, you know? That is, if you're not like crying about that person, if you're not thinking about that person every second of every day, you're being a bad friend or bad kid or bad husband or wife, you know? It's not healthy. It's not, grieving doesn't mean forgetting. Grieving means, you know, living your life even if that person is gone, accepting that they're gone, but still keeping them in your heart.
There's a thing though, when it was the mother funeral, I noticed that the father, Claire, and Fleabag basically didn't cry or didn't seem to be heartbroken. They seemed to be kind of fine. And when Fleabag was alone with her father in their bedroom, she tried to allow herself to cry.
She did
the loss
too.
of mother, and her father said, "Joan, just smile, be funny, you need to move on." Basically, it's like there's no place to allow yourself to feel pain. And I remember that one of her grandfather used to say when he lost his mother that there's no need to cry because she's in a better place.
Well, he was Christian, and he really believed that it was in the end because he was going to see his mom again in the afterlife, you know?
Yeah.
So in his case, that's how he chose to see the death of his mom.
I think that maybe by saying be funny, we need to move on. Maybe the father tried to say that we need to remember your mother in a happy way, because that's what she used to be. She was the funny one.
Well,
she
that's
was
true.
lively.
Well, I agree with that. You remember the good side.
You still need to take the time to feel the sadness and to feel the pain before to remember the happy moments and the joy.
The thing is, everyone grieves in their own way, and when you are trying to make peace with what happened and people around you are forcing you to grieve in a different way than the way you need, it's not gonna work out. And Fleabag is trying to, like her sister, like she's trying to fit in with everyone else, and she doesn't want to stand out too much, but at the same time she's doing her own thing. She's grieving her mom and her best friend at the same time because she never grieved for her mom, and the people around her keep judging her and stuff, so she's not gonna allow herself to grieve in her own way. Maybe she doesn't understand what that way is, you know? So she needs guidance, which brings me to what she said in the confessional, which actually resonated a lot, because she's 33, right?
Yeah.
But it was really easy for me to connect with that monologue she gave, because think about it, when you're a young adult, you know, you're going out to live your life, first apartment, like it's not our first apartment, but still, when you're, you know, first apartment, and then you have to take care of school on your own, you have to make your decisions, pay your bills, you know, be an adult. You think you got it down to a T, you know, you think you know what you're doing, but then if something goes wrong and you end up being, you don't have enough money to pay for your bills that month, or you're struggling to find a job, or, you know, car breaks down but you don't have savings because you're not paid enough, and then you're struggling between 2 jobs and school. When life gets hard and you don't have that support behind you to tell you, well, I mean, time to wake up, now you're gonna dress this way, when you don't have like a parent or a best friend that knows what she's doing, you know, to tell you what the right choice is, it gets scary. It's terrifying. And then usually you would either, you know, seek out a helping hand or a guiding hand, but she doesn't have anyone. Claire is not happy, and she never, you know, she doesn't want to help Fleabag by, you know, dealing with her problems. She just wants to, if she needs help, she's just going to give her some money, but there's strings attached, and there's the guilt of asking for money, you know. Her dad is in ruins. He doesn't know, I mean, what he's doing with his life. I think he also needs help. The stepmom is just terrible. Fleabag is just, she made choices that led her to a dark hole, and now she's seeking a helping hand, she's seeking guidance, but she didn't allow herself to have anyone in her life that could be that person.
Yeah.
So she's stuck. She's stuck in pit of despair. It's really sad.
It's true though that when we're
Youngs? When we're young?
When we're young, we're so naive, innocent. We don't think about the future. We just live live our life day by day. When we're a child, basically.
You don't think about bills.
Yeah, we don't think about anything technically. That's sort of like really, really, really important.
You keep wishing for a time period that is not necessarily going to be better. For example, like weirdly enough, I have like 13 going on 30 in my mind. But you know, when you're young, you wish for the days where your parents are not going to be around. You know, they're not going to rule your life.
Yeah.
Well, if you have parents, because some people don't. But let's go with the normality of society and say that you have like a pretty normal life, and you are allowed to be a teenager. You know. You're gonna wish for that time where, hey, I don't have parents over me telling me what to do and everything, and then you get to that moment where you don't have your parents over you to tell you what to do. You get that freedom, and it's cool until maybe it's not. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. And then you wish for later in life when you have your diplomas, if you can go to school, or then when you get a better job, you wish for the future, and then you get to that future, and maybe you're not there yet. Some people get to 30 and nothing is settled in their life, and it's okay. But for a lot of people, it looks like failure. So then they look further even than that, they're going to go to school again, or they're going to start again. A lot of people keep wishing for a future time when they should focus on what's going wrong in their present and deal with that now so their present is good, instead of just wishing that it's going to settle itself in the future.
Okay. I was more going towards the fact that when you're young, you can't wait for the moment that you're going to be able to make your own decision.
Yeah, which is what I said.
And be able to do just the thing that you want to do. But when you're finally leaving the nest, and you're on your own, it's so much more complicated to decide what to do.
It's not that different from what I just said, but I understand what you mean. So anyway, with Fleabag, there's only like 2 episodes left, and I kind of wish that she can find that supporting hand.
I just hope that everything's gonna end up fine with the priest.
The writing,
because there's no name for the character; it's just the priest.
Well, Fleabag doesn't have a name either, so it's okay.
True.
The thing is, this show is really well written, and I'm pretty sure that with 2 episodes we can do a lot with that character. And it looks like, we were talking about how this show could end, and I was saying that there's a good chance that we're just going to end up on an open ending where she knows where she has to go, and she's just willing to push through and make some changes. It's not going to, I don't think she's going to be happy by the end of this, but she's going to be on her way to be happy. Like, she's making baby steps, but she's going there.
Yeah.
At least I hope so. So
give her the tools to make her own happiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it was a really great episode, though.
It was hot.
I think it was my favorite episode of the season so far. So I'm looking forward to the last 2.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it's already on Patreon. Check it out. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, guys.
Yes.
Which will be next week.
Yes.
So see you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.